I need two more people to help with this flash goal. If you are able to give me that love, go in the gift gallery. I need two more people to do the flash goal. Hey, sweet B Bree, good morning. Sweet Bree, do you mind going in my the gift gallery and giving me one of these heart emojis with the emoji with the heart in the middle? Do you mind? Good morning, Nene. Good morning, good morning, good morning to Wanda Cook. I need two of y'all to go in that gift gallery and finish the flash goal. Two people. I got 80 some people on here, y'all. Come on, I know some of y'all. Come on in. We finna get started. See? You see how they go to jumping on in when we hit that 10,000 mark. You see what I'm saying? They jump on in when we hit that 10,000 mark. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Good morning, good morning. I need two people. Charles, I need you to go grab up that heart emoji. Do you mind grabbing up the heart emoji? If you don't mind, grab up the heart emoji. If you don't mind. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need two people to finish this flash goal. Okay, Sweet Bree said, let me recharge real quick. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, Charles. I need one more person. Good morning, Neil Love. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm good. How you doing this morning? Good morning. Once you come out, I'm glad. Thank you for coming up. Good morning. Oh, those was the words we said to you. Good morning. I need one more person. I need one more person. Neil say I'm okay. Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And if you ain't been no father all year, don't try to put on like you did today. Cause not everybody deserve a happy Mother's Day, and not everybody deserve a happy Father's Day. But to the real men that stood in the paint, put up with that mess, deal with them kids, show up, be at meetings, not just football. Try your best. You might not have all the money, but you a great father. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody, everybody don't deserve it. Everybody don't deserve it. Y'all know that. I'm just saying. Oh, thank you, Sweet Bree. Not like that. Thank y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let me give out my disclaimers. Neil, what's wrong? Neil say she okay. Neil don't like that. Are you okay, baby? Let's get ready to pray. Okay, let me give my disclaimers. Listen, first things first. Welcome in, welcome in. Join my live at your own risk. When you come in, I need y'all to understand something. I am saved in real life. I'm not just saved for the internet. I'm saved in real life. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, hand clapping, foot stomping, saved. I might get to praying. I can feel it. I can feel it, Nia. I can feel. That's why I asked you, are you okay? I can feel it. Hold on. Um, when you come on, listen, if you are an atheist, you don't believe in God, you mad at God, you prayed about something, and you just don't rock with God like that, and you feeling some type of way, baby, this might not be the live for you, because just like somebody just came on and I could just feel the heaviness on them, I might get to praying on here. So this might not be a good live for you. This might not be the place for you. You might need to find somebody else. Good morning, Pretty and Paid. Good morning, Big Mama T. Good morning, Wessel. Good morning. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, CCMDDW. Good morning, Arkansas Queen. Listen, you might want to find somewhere else to go because this might not be the live. Good morning, Facebook. When you come in my live, understand something. I'm one of the realest lives you're going to come across. I'm real because I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to water nothing down. I'm not going to walk on eggshells. I'm not going to do nothing to fit. Good morning, Kim C. I'm not going to do nothing that's going to, because it fits your narrative. If I feel like I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. You understand me? I'm one of the type of people, if I ain't never dealt with it, been through it, I'm not going to talk about it because I ain't got no business talk about something I don't know nothing about. If I don't know nothing about it, what business do I got to even talk about it? When you come on my live, listen, I got to give out this disclaimer at the top of the hour. If looking at me offends you, I'm large at the top, I don't got no neck, I'm dark-skinned, I'm loud, I'm using my hands. If that offends you, why would you watch me? Don't watch me. Don't stay on my live if you feel like, and then you got to tell me, oh, you need to be in the gym or whatever the case may be. Like, I already know that. You ain't got to tell me nothing about myself. I know that if me having this bunny on offends you, this ain't the live for you. Because this is me. If you feel like you're going to be rude, disrespectful, distasteful to anybody on my live, this is not the live for you. Because you'll be blessed and blocked in Miss Janet's voice real quick. You will be blessed and you will be blocked. So if you think you're going to come on my live and be rude and disrespectful and distasteful and think that you're going to attack somebody, you're on the wrong live. I do ask when you come in, dozing and wife and the, what? I don't even know what that's saying. And you come on my live, I do ask you to support the live. Oh Lord. I ask you to support the live. I ask that you tap the screen. I ask that you share the live out. Good morning. I ask that you share the live out. I ask that you tap, share. Listen, supporting my live is not paying my mortgage. I'm going to need for you to understand that. So when I ask you to support, engaging is free. Tapping is free. Sharing the live is free. I'm going to need for you to understand something. We can have debates. We can go back and forth. We can agree to disagree. But what you would not do, you would not take over my live. Like you wouldn't, you're not gonna outdo me. Like this ain't your live. This is my live. And if you want to do your own live, baby, there's 101 different content creators, live hosts you can go watch. But on this live, this is my live. And whatever I want to talk about, I'm gonna talk about. And if I ask that you share the live out, tap the screen, engage, that stuff is free. If you're the type of person that wear your emotions on your sleeve, baby, this ain't the lie for you. Because I will walk you like a dog, not because I want to harm you, because I love you. Because sometimes I got to get you uncomfortable in order to get comfortable so that you can say, you know what, I need to do better than what I've been doing. See, this kind of stuff right now, the devil be busy already. And I already know one thing about it and two things for sure, a hit dog gonna holler. Get off my live. See, this the foolishness that I be talking about. Like, anybody got time for that this morning? It's too early in the morning. I ain't even got started yet. And I'm already blocking people, y'all. Already blocking people. Anyways, so when you come on this live, I need you to understand something. I like talking to adults. I am an educator. I talk to students all year. It's summer. I'm on my summer break. And some of my students still follow me and find me. But I don't like talking to them. I like talking to adults. We have adult conversations. And if we have to debate, meaning, listen, we can have healthy debates. We can disagree. You ain't going to agree with everything. And I do get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not mad that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not mad. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I talk loud. I use my hands. I get passionate. I step on your toes. I make you feel some type of way. So when you come in my life, I do ask that you get something to write in. You might want to take something to write down. You might want to take, love you too. You might want to write some stuff down. We just about to get started. Once again, welcome in, welcome in. Join my live at your own risk. You're not forced to be here. You don't have to be here, but you will be mindful while you're here. We're about to get ready to pray, and we're going to get ready to find a topic to talk about this morning. And I don't know why in my spirit, the topic, you did that. You did that. That's the topic for today. You did that. You did that. Monique, somebody put this in every chat for me. You did that. That's the topic for today. We're going to get ready to pray. You did that. That's the topic for today. Good morning. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humbly. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over my home, over my husband, over my son. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord Jesus, I ask that you create in me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, the people that you're going to send to this live, creating them a clean heart so they're open to receive the word that's about to go down. Lord, speak to your people and let them know that you can use anybody to get a word across. Lord, I cancel anybody that's toxic, anybody that's angry, anybody that's mad, unless they must be here because there's a purpose and the reason why they're here. But Lord, I ask that you cancel anybody that comes to cause chaos, that want to be toxic, that want to be rude, that want to be disrespectful, anybody that wants to disrupt the live. Lord, do it only you can do. Have thy own way. Your son Jesus' name, amen. Okay, listen. Today's topic. Today's topic. You did that. You did that. Some choices in life that we make. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Some choices that we make in life. It's so hard for us to really see that we did that. We're the reason why certain things are the way that they are. When we lack certain things, we in human nature, we want to find a scapegoat, somebody to blame, somebody to say it's because of this, it's because I did this, or because I lack this, it's because this. Today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there. Don't think that everybody deserves to say Happy Father's Day, and because everybody didn't deserve Happy Mother's Day. But say to all the real fathers out there, some choices that we make in life, like growing up, before I really grew up and mature, I really thought that because my daddy wasn't around, I made certain choices. But then I come to realize, no, I made those choices out of self, from self. I did those things from self because I had a good foundation that was laid, and my mom was teaching us right from wrong, but I still went against the grain. Right now people are making choices and then they try to act like it's somebody else's fault. Oh, because I didn't have a daddy so I did this. No, it's a lot of people that didn't have no daddies and still grew up and matured and did great things. Even though my daddy was not in my life or in my home, I still grew up and became a great mother. I'm a great wife, a great daughter. I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, but I still went to college with my dad or not without my dad. So this is what I mean when I say you did that. You decided to go out. Come here, ladies. You decided to go out, lay down with this man, and not just have one baby. You had one, two, three babies, and now you walking around here and you angry at every man in the whole United States of America because you assume that every man is the same. No, baby. After the first time you get a child from somebody, that is the blueprint. Or if you meet a man that already got kids and then you lay down and you see how he treats those kids, what make you think that you're gonna be any different? Baby, he gave you the blueprint, and now that he gave you the blueprint, and now he's not being the daddy or the father or the person, the man you think he should be, now you upset. No, baby, you did that. Yes, y'all, it take two. You lay down and you allow him to pregnate you because you know if you did the 1, 2, you can get pregnant, but you still, and then you went back for seconds. You ain't had no business going back from seconds when he showed you the first time that he wasn't gonna be no good daddy. He showed you the first time he didn't want to be no parent. When he showed you the first time how he wasn't gonna show up. When he showed you the first time how he wasn't gonna be a provider. How you go back 2 or 3 times with the same man, have 3 more kids, and assume that he gonna be any different to the when we down to the last child that y'all have? What make you think he gonna be different? Because now y'all got 3 kids together. Now you got 3 kids you got to take care by yourself. You got 3 kids now you got to provide for. You got 3 kids you got to carry the heavy load for. You got 3 kids that you got to deal with on the good days and the bad days. You got 3 kids that you got to put through school. You got 3 kids that you got to make sure don't get clean. You got 3 kids that you got to make sure everything that they need you got to give them. And now you walking around here mad. No, you did that. You decided to bring 3 kids in the world from a man that ain't want nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't bought nothing. But you sit down and you won't take accountability. You won't take responsibility. You won't say, you know what, I did that. I'm the reason why my kids suffering the way they suffering, because I ain't had no business continue to lay down and have no baby with that man. But see, y'all don't want to hear that. All y'all want to hear, oh, he ain't show up for my kids. Oh, he ain't there for my kids. Oh, he ain't no provider for my kids. Oh, he don't pay the child support. Listen, there come a point in time in your life you got to grow up and just swallow that pill real hard and say, you know what? I know I'm gonna be doing this by myself. See, some of us, when we know better, we do better. By the time I got 4 kids, by the time I got to that fourth one, ain't no reason I was finna cross that line and go to that number 5 child with the same men, because I already knew what type of men they were. I had the ones that I had, and that was gonna be that, because I was refusing to bring kids into this world in a situation where it's broken. Nobody, no grown men, no good representation of a man, no providers, no men that shows an example of what it's like to be a man. And then you wonder why. When you are a single mother, come on, ladies. When you are a single mother, you have the opportunity to pick and choose who you're gonna allow around your children. You know you can take your time and deal with a man before you rush in. You can take your time, get to know them way faster than just rushing in and you thinking about self. When you got kids, you got to put them kids first. When you making any kind of decision that can alter their lives, you must put them first. You must put them at the forefront. You must tell yourself, I can't just date for me. I'm dating for my kids. And I know that sounds like, why I got to date for them? Because you got to be mindful who you allow around your kids. You got to be mindful who you say is an example for your kids. You got to be mindful when you say this will be a good fit. No, he'll be a good fit for you because he can put you in the one too. But when he ain't loving on your children, he ain't out in the field with your kids, he don't cater to your kids like he catered to you. When it is not about your kids and it's only about you, baby, that is a recipe for disaster. Then you around here angry. Then you around here mad. Listen to me. I'm not saying it all got to be about your kids, but when you are single and you're dating, you got to make sure you make the best decision that's going to benefit not just you, it's going to benefit them. Because having a man in the home is good and dandy. But not having nobody that's going to help, not having nobody that's going to be an example, that's just like a man. Men ain't around here. A lot of men will tell you this. I got kids and I don't let just know anybody around my kids. They're not just letting know anybody come around their kids. They making sure you're the right fit, especially when they got daughters. Men that got daughters, they so careful who they pick to come around their daughters to make sure she's the right fit, especially when it ain't their mama. Men will take their time to get to know this woman because he don't want to bring no woman in his daughter's life that's gonna set an example and make her go on a spiral out of control. He wants the right fit that he knows, you know what? She gonna teach her how to dress. She gonna teach her how to talk. She gonna teach her how to cook. She gonna teach her how to clean. She gonna teach her about her hygiene. You need a woman. If you a man and you don't make that decision to make sure the woman that you bringing around your daughters is a good fit, because you don't want no Jezebel around your daughters, because that spirit gonna jump off that woman and jump right onto your daughters. Come here. Ain't no way you gonna sit and you gonna just let a woman. What a men at? Men are not allowed, or shouldn't. If you are, why would you pick a woman because she got a big backside and she dressed like Tatiana and always have something short and tight up in her behind? What? I don't know what. Good. You getting off my line because I don't even know what that was. But listen, when you know better, you do better. We make mistakes in life, and I know this is a hard pill to swallow for adults. Come here. Don't get mad, say ouch. Good morning. Welcome in, Facebook. Don't get mad, say ouch. We as women, as people, men and women, we make mistakes all the time. But it come a point in time in your life where you got to grow up and you got to mature and you got to take accountability for the choices you make, especially when you got children. People run around here and they act like they don't understand. And that ain't the word I want to use, but I got to be mindful what I say on social media. They act like they are not here all the way when they making a decision when it comes to somebody being around their kids. When you a man, you going to be mindful of what the woman that you bring into your house, because you do not want no any woman over, especially your daughters. You don't want to bring a woman that she don't ever cover her body. She don't ever cover her body. You don't want no woman that walk around you and think that she's still 21 when she's 41, when she's 51, not even when she's 38 years old, not when you're trying to raise a daughter. Because you want to have the best example. That's just like women. You want to have a man that's gonna be able to show your kids something. You can't be dealing with a man that only thing out his mouth is a cuss word. The only thing out his mouth is what he can get for you. The only thing out of his mouth is how it ain't beneficial to him. You can't deal with no man that only thing he do is he's so selfish and he think about self when you got kids. Because at the end of the day, the decisions that's being made in the house, it can't just benefit y'all two. It got to benefit the kids. You can't be a woman around here falling in love with every man every time. Oh, I'm smiling over here, and he got to be the good man. But then you get him in there, you still carrying the heavy load. When you dealing with a man, I don't care what y'all say. At a certain point in time, you got to become a soft girl. You ain't got no business walking around here still carrying the heavy load. You want to be a man, act like a man, because grown men ain't coming in to shake your foundation. They coming in making an even playing field. Grown men ain't coming in acting timid or being disrespectful off the rip. This is why it's a must that you take your time when you dating somebody. You want to know why your heart stay broke? Because you don't date with intentions. Listen to me. You want to know why your heart stay broken? You want to know why your mind stay racing? You want to know why you don't got no peace? Because when it's time to date somebody, when you got to walk around here and scream, ain't no good men or ain't no good women, because a lot of y'all don't date with intentions. You date for the moment. When you dating somebody, you got to date somebody that you can know that, you know what, when these kids get older, we're going to sit on that porch and we're going to drink lemonade. I'm just using that as a scenario. You got to make sure you're dating a person that when hell comes for you, y'all can do that thing together. Quit dating a person, dealing with a person because it feels good for the moment. Yes, the moment is the moment, but when that moment is over, what do they offer you? You understand me? What do they offer you? That part. What is it? What is it offer you? What is it benefiting you? But you walk around here and you don't understand, because today's topic is you did that. You run around here and then you get mad at the situation that you are in when you are dating. Listen, it takes more than X and money to have a relationship. You got to get in a situation, or you got to get in a position where you got to, I'm serious. Like, I'm so serious right now. I'm 46 years old. Listen to me. You got to look in the mirror and look at yourself and ask self, what is it about me that I keep attracting these same type of people, men or women? Men in wolf clothing, sheep. We got the wolves in sheep clothing. Why do I keep attracting this type of person? You understand me? Why do I keep attracting this type of person? That it be a different man, but they got the same attitude. It be a different woman, but she got the same type of attitude. You got to stop pointing the blame at them and look in the mirror and address you. You want happiness. Quit putting your happiness in somebody else's hand. I don't care if you're in a marriage. I don't care if you're in a relationship. Quit putting happiness in somebody else's hand. Quit walking around here saying, oh, it's all about my kids, when you are lonely. It is okay to be lonely. Lonely don't mean desperate. Y'all got to get that out y'all mind. When y'all hear somebody say you lonely, it does not mean it does not mean desperate. Lonely does not mean desperate. Lonely means that you desire to have somebody to hold, to talk to, a companionship. And see, we've gotten away from the days where we take our time because we're too busy listening to certain songs on the radio that have you. Like somebody said the other day about Young Miami. She raps and she caters to the younger generation. And I guess she got a song that say, forget about that wedding ring. Why would you be at 39 years old talk about forget that wedding ring? Why would you be around here rapping or singing that? Because half of y'all do know life is in the power of this. Because whatever you speak out your mouth is what it's going to be. Y'all want one thing, but you're saying something else, and then you be wondering why you're not getting what you need in a situation or out of a relationship. Because first of all, You don't want to take accountability. You do not want to take accountability for the things that you've lacked. And a lot of us have lacked because before I grew up, I lacked certain things. I lacked the communicating skills because I was so timid and ooh, I was so I was with that mindset, you can't say something because you're gonna run a man away. And then they teach you don't want to push your man into another woman's arms. But you know what? They didn't teach us, and I'm gonna be real. Where my older people at? Growing up, I'm 46. I rarely heard them say much about a man. They always went in on women. They always said, don't push him out there to another woman. Don't run him away with your mouth. Be a mother to them children. It's your responsibility, them your kids. It was never a time that I heard nobody say too much about a man. But then when I grew up and got more mature and started seeing things from my perspective, I went to saying, how do they put so much pressure on us as women when these men do the same exact things? These men get to walk away because when you have a baby, 9 out of 10, the 1%, sometimes the man take the child, but the 9%, the woman is stuck there with the child. The woman is stuck there with the child. The responsibility has always been on the woman, but I tell women this. I tell women, why in the world would you allow somebody to walk away that's obligated to help you? Why do you want to have that mentality? See, this is the mentality that I see often. I see so many women standing in the paint and saying, oh, I did that. I took care of kids by myself. And this is their magic words. I ain't finna run nobody down. That part. I ain't finna run nobody down. I ain't finna beg nobody to be in my kid's life. I ain't finna make nobody be in my kid's life. I'm not gonna put them on child support. And you sit there, and I see so many women, they say that, and them same women cuss their kids out. Them same women have anxiety attacks. Them same women they don't sleep at night. Them same women have 101 things going on because they're too prideful. They was built, they was raised, they was poured into to it just be them. And they love to say that I'm not gonna make nobody. You got to get this in your head, and this is for my single women mothers. Get this in your head, and I mean get it rooted. Get it rooted in your bloodline. I need you to hear me. Quit thinking that it's just your responsibility to take care of these kids. Unless that man is dangerous to your children, unless he's in hell or jail, them the only thing that should stop you from allowing him. Y'all not together. That is not no valid reason for that man not to help you. He is obligated to help you because those are his children as well. They're just not your children. We have so many women that walk around here and take their frustration out on their kids. We got women that love on one child more than they love on the other child if that child looks like the daddy. This ain't me projecting. I've seen it too many times where some women will love one child more because that child looked like the daddy. We got women around here bitter and mad because today's topic is you did that. We got women that's bitter and mad, running around, beating their chest, telling everybody they do it on their own, they don't get no help. And you mean to tell me your baby daddy is living and breathing and walking free just in another town, just in another city, in another state, and you do not make it his business to help you? Y'all can split the custody up. You don't have to. See, people love to get mad when you throw the court systems in play. But sometimes, like the other day, I seen a video where a young man, he went to the police station himself and took his baby because he was tired of his baby mama attacking him, cussing him out. But you know what? I really don't. In that situation, I blamed her upbringing. Now, why is she that bitter? Why is she that mad? That man was forced to go to the police station to drop for them to exchange the child. I blame that. Let's be clear. When you are raised in a healthy environment, when it's not toxic, and you can talk right, and you know better, you do not have to talk to a man like he a child all the time. You do not have to, happy Father's Day, everybody, you do not have to talk to a person like that. And let me tell you something. Women, mentally, you're not ready to have a child. You know this. And some women lay down because it feel good in the moment, and they play Russian roulette with their body, and now they got a child. And if you see your mama in a lot of situations, it's learned behavior. Everybody in the chat, put learned behavior. The learned behavior, if you seen your mama be a strong, independent, don't need no man, always sitting around, they sit around, listen. When you see your mama be strong, independent, do everything, I can guarantee you in your mind, you said, I can do this because I see my mom do this, and we think that's a flex. I beg to differ. I need y'all mamas to tell y'all kids the truth. Tell your kids how hard it was being by yourself. Tell your kids how hard it was financially trying to provide for them. Tell your kids you had to do some strange things for some change. Tell your kids the days that dated you, they ain't know how many nights you cried alone. Tell your kids they don't know how many days you sat in the car before coming in the house. Tell your kids how you drove slow from home from work one day because you didn't want to deal with them. Tell your kids it was so overstimulating sometimes of walking the door, everybody calling mommy, mommy. Tell your kids the days that you want to walk away. Some of y'all don't want to tell y'all kids the truth. Some of y'all walk around here as if y'all got the S on y'all chest and y'all don't have no problems. Baby, we in the real world. It is overstimulating sometimes when you ain't got no money, you ain't got no help, kids crying, they in need, you lonely, you want to hug, you want to have an adult conversation. It could be overstimulating sometimes. But some of y'all want to walk around here, oh no, I'm not going to say that. Eb, you don't get mad, say ouch. Quit walking around and acting like being a single parent ain't a hard job. Where my single parents at? Please be honest in the chat. It's hard being a single parent. And I'm not saying we'll trade it for the world. We're not going to trade it for the world because being a single parent, being a parent, period, is one of the hardest, underpaid, unappreciated jobs on this side of the world. I don't care what you say, because being a parent, you sometimes don't get no thank you. Sometimes you don't be appreciated. Sometimes all they do is take. They disrespect you. And I'm serious. Being a parent is a 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours. You don't get no break when you become a parent. So you got to tell your kids that so that when they get ready to have kids, they know better. They can choose better. You may have made a bad decision when you had them for the man or the woman you with, but we need to talk to our kids and let them know so they can stop making the same mistakes we made. Come on in here. Don't get mad. Say ouch. But people don't want to hear that. You don't. It is hard. People want to walk around here and they want to lie. They want to act like, oh no, I don't. My kids don't get on my nerve. Stop lying. It is a hard job, and it's sometimes the job be so hard, and they daddies get to sleep in. Come out. Come on. Come out. Come out. The daddies get to sleep in. And people love to say this. I'm finna address this real quick. Stop saying we got the you chose that man. You knew that he was gonna be like. If we had a crystal ball and we can really decide, you know what? I'm going to choose him because he is the best fit. If we really could tell the future and quit telling us that, oh, you got to pick better men, pick better. Baby, when you lay down sometimes, that don't be in your mind that one, you can get pregnant. Two, sometimes you plan a pregnancy, but you don't really be knowing who a person can become over the years. People get angry over the years. Life happens and stuff happens and people change when they mature. Either they want to be a parent or they don't want to be a parent. Sometimes people, you get with your baby daddy, and this ain't no shower cap, get off my live. I hate when people do that. Some people love to sit around and judge you and say, well, you knew better. This is where I get the commenting at. When you have multiple children from the same man and he showed you the first time he wasn't no good. He showed you the second time he wasn't no good. Now, when you get to the third time, baby, that wasn't a decision. That was a choice. You chose to lay down with him and could keep creating children and bringing them to an already toxic, broken world. And I don't like it. Listen, it's a pet peeve of mine to see women that in situations, the man show you over and over he ain't no good, but you get pregnant from him and you're not getting it. That man is keeping you pregnant. Listen, I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. That man is keeping you pregnant because he feels like as long as you pregnant, you ain't going nowhere. Quit laying down with I don't care if he your husband and the situation ain't right. Why are y'all bringing kids in a bad situation? Why would you continue to want to even bring a child in a toxic situation when you cry majority of the days or the times when you got the children? Please make it make sense for me. For y'all in the back, y'all, some of y'all women do that. Y'all create babies and y'all think, let me tell you something. A baby don't keep no man. I don't know who needed to hear that. A baby don't keep no man. I don't know who in the back needed to hear that. But a baby don't keep no man. A baby don't keep no woman. You hear what I said? A baby don't keep no man. A baby don't keep no woman. So quit thinking if we have a baby, it'll change the narrative. Having a child only creates problems. When you are already going through something and you lay down and have a child with a situation, a toxic situation, somebody ain't healed, somebody not humble, somebody don't even want nothing more than what they already have. Why y'all laying down creating more children and are already, this world already toxic, it's already hard living in it, and then you bring a child into a situation that's toxic. I feel like you as a woman, you are selfish, and you as a man, you are selfish, especially when you already got kids and you don't take care of them kids. Come on in the room, don't get mad, say out. How fair is that when you, first of all, listen, the first child you have, that right there sets you up to see how it's gonna be. And you turn around and have more children in an already rough situation. Let me tell you something. I got 4 kids. I got 3 from one man and one. The last one, I wouldn't know, one and done. Because I already knew what it was going to be like raising my child. And exactly how I said it was going to be, that's exactly how it is. But I'm not saying that I don't got a village. Because my son's dad people, they treat him like that they their own. He's never lacked for anything. But the purpose of what I'm saying, the topic today is you did that. You chose certain things in your life. You decided to go a certain path, and when it don't work out or it don't set up to where you wanted to set up, now you blaming everybody. We can go here. Okay. You didn't graduate high school. Let me take this thing back. Some people didn't graduate high school. When you were in school and somebody talked to you and try to get you to go to school and try to motivate you, I know it had to be somebody, not everybody, but it had to be somebody in your life saying, you know what? Graduate at least from high school, because nobody would have told us in 2026 you at least need a high school diploma to even work at Burger King or McDonald's or Starbucks. You at least need a high school diploma. But back in the days when they was telling you to go to school, you decided to do what you wanted to do. You dropped out of school at a certain age because you were sick of school. You didn't want to go to school. Okay, now we fast forward here. Now you don't mature. Now you don't grew up, and you looking at the choices that you've made in life, and you're telling yourself, I should have been further along, or this job that I'm on, it ain't paying me nothing. Let me tell you something. First of all, that ain't the end of the road. That's just a season in your life. But the fact that you grew up and you matured now and you see things different, and now you look back over your life and you say, I should have stayed in school. See, this is the top things we be talking about. You decided to go against the grain, drop out of school, and then when you grow up, and this is what I tell my students. I tell my students this all the time. You're in 9th grade. In a little bit, you're going to be in 12th grade. High school is only for a season in your life. When you leave high school, baby, it's time to get a job. This ain't forever. Enjoy your high school years. I know it's hard, it's boring, you don't want to do school. Listen, we don't either, but we there. Because being an educator, we doing one of two things. We're either preparing you to be a boss or to work for a boss. I'm going to say that again. We're preparing you to be a boss, or we're preparing you to work for a boss. But some people don't get that in the middle, because I know it's something that you don't want to do. Babe, we do things that we don't want to do all the time. But sometimes you got to do what you have to do, even when you don't want to do them. And now I'm going back that far so I can get it up to here. You made a decision, and then you own that job, and you don't even appreciate your job. Remember, you didn't even get a high school diploma, but somebody gave you a job, and you're angry and you're mad because it don't pay good. You feel like you behind. You need another job because now you got kids. There are so many things that you want to do, but you feel like you can't do it. But so this is why, well, we tell you, be quiet, sit down, listen, do what you most do what you must do at this time. But quit being angry because of a decision that you made. You understand me? Quit being mad at the world for a decision you made. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. It's rare that you go in one of these restaurants and then you might need something extra. You go to the counter, somebody got a whole attitude, and you trying to figure out, wait a minute, I don't even know you. Why are you snapping at me? Why do you have an attitude with me? Thank you, YouTube. Why do you have an attitude with me? Or you go in the gas station, and you telling the lady, the clerk, you know what? I need my change because of pump, and she's snapping at you. I get so tired of y'all having an attitude because of a decision that you made. Listen, I've worked at Burger King, I've worked at 7-Eleven, but I didn't stay there. I had children, I had bills, so I had to do what I had to do. But y'all, how do you have an attitude because of a choice or decision you made years ago because you decided to drop out of school? Because with every action, there's a reaction. Okay, now we here. Let's go here. Have you ever wanted to start a business and the business don't pan out to what you think it'll pan out to? Because listen to me, most businesses fail the first 5 years. But do you think the Fortune 500 companies didn't have rough patches? And then before you start a business, do your homework of the outs and the ins of starting a business. Starting a business, it sounds so cute. Oh, I want to start a business. I don't want to work for nobody. This generation, nobody don't want to work for nobody. Everybody want to work for themselves. And that's cool. But you need to be business mindset. Your mindset got to be business. You got to know that it's going to be good days. It's going to be bad days. And the people you think going to support you are not going to support you. And just because your business failed, it doesn't mean that you don't have that business. It just means, let me regroup. Let me take a step back and see what I went wrong at. So if I want to do this business, I can do it right and I can be successful at the business. Quit running away from the business just because it don't pan out in the beginning. You got to understand you're going to take a loss. Why do y'all think y'all going to jump out? Even being a social media person, people think that, oh, get on social media, I'm going to be a millionaire. Why do y'all think that you don't got to put in no work? Y'all don't want to trust the process. Every time it don't look right, you be saying, Charnetta, I can't do this. I don't lost all my money. And let me tell you something, it ain't a good feeling. But what I'm going to tell you, what you're going to have to do, take a step back, look at the blueprint, do your numbers, and say, you know what? This sold, that didn't sell. At this time, it was high. At this time, but you got to also get your ducks in a row, because when you start that business, you better know at the beginning of the year, he want his money. You understand me? He want his money. You got to pay taxes, but you got to be prepared for this. People want to start a business because they think the financial part. Yeah, it sounds good, but having your own business is a lot of work. You're your own boss. You might have to hire some people. You might have to fight some people. It might be some good days where you making some money. It might be some days where you don't make no money. And of course, all the business owners get on here and tell y'all, oh, I made $1 million a day. And you be saying, dang, I can do that. You can do that, but you need to get around some real people that's going to tell you the truth about owning a business. Because if you take all your money and pour in the business and you lose out, that means you lose everything. But you did that. You decided to start the business. You decided to work for yourself. You decided, listen, there's nothing wrong with working for somebody and working your way up and get in that position when you're comfortable, when you are financially stable. Quit jumping out there in the deep thinking that somebody gonna give you thank you. Somebody just supposed to give you something because you started a business. And then some of y'all, especially the young generation, this young generation don't want to listen to nobody. They want to jump out and act like they was the first to start everything. And listen, and then they get mad when they get competition. I'm going to say cooking. If you notice, everybody want to cook something, and it's fine. But if you cook what somebody else cooked, you in competition, not with them. You're in competition with you. You want to outdo you. See, some people be too busy looking at other people's pots. Oh, I do it better. Oh, everybody ain't gonna like you. You might cook something good. This person might cook something better. They might cook something good. You might cook you are. When I get on my lives, I don't do my lives like nobody. I could be on here just like everybody else, cussing, shaking my behind, telling y'all how bad men are. I can be doing that, but for what? Every time people get on my lives, I'm the same me. I'm in my house, I have a bonnet on. I'm in my house, I'm talking a little loud. I get on my husband's nerves, but I'm in here doing my lives because I'm in the comfort of my home. And when I talk like I talk. I may not articulate my words, and everybody might not like me. And I get to praying on here. The baby don't crank me up. I get to praying and speaking in tongues. But this is my life. But see, everybody want to be like everybody else. Be you. If you was born with a twin, that's something different. But if you was born by yourself, you are your own unique person. Quit looking at somebody else's journey. Quit looking at somebody else's path. Quit wanting what other people got. Y'all be on the outside looking in. You don't know what nobody go through. Y'all be sitting around here saying, I want that. Come here, come here, come here. Some people be sitting around here saying, I want that man. I want that woman. And ain't did no homework on them. I want that house. I want that car. And ain't did no homework on it. And I tell y'all this, financial literacy is important. Mental health is important. Loving yourself, putting yourself first is important. We are so embottled or entangled with what everybody else say, how everybody else feel. We want to make everybody else happy. Thank you, Michelle. We want to make everybody else happy. But sometimes we lose ourselves in the process of doing the things that make us happy, trying to make everybody else happy. And this includes being a parent. And I am 46, and I would tell any mother right now, don't just be a parent, because them kids grow up and all you're going to ever be is be a parent. They have told us that for years and years and years, while the dad is be living scot-free, sleeping good, eating good, spending good, doing what they want to do, but yet we be the ones bound. And I'm going to tell you, some women are single because they got kids. Oh, I ain't going to bring no man around my kids. You ain't going to bring no man around your kids. Why don't you send them to their daddy's house? Or why don't you get a babysitter? Oh, no, my kids come first. You having some time for you does not mean that your kids don't come first. You can't be a good version of yourself until you take a break from the real world. Last night, my husband went and hung out. And I told my husband, I love how he gets when he is not in the hustle and bustle of life. Everybody know, especially on my live, because I'm talking to adults, life can be tough sometimes. Life be life. And everybody in the chat put life be life. Please, let's be real. Life be life. My husband is a grown man. He's the head. He works. He provide, and he has to deal with the hustle and bustle. He had to fight lions, tigers, and bears. But last night he was able to kick back, relax, unwind, and enjoy himself without have to worry about the everyday worries and frustrations of life. You feel what I'm saying? At least you being honest. But see, people do not want to put in the work. And the work don't start with you getting a man. The work start with you looking in the mirror, addressing your flaws, addressing your inconsistencies, addressing things that you feel like is everybody's fault. Taking accountability. Before you even get in a relationship, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what can I do better for me? So that somebody else could look at me and say, that can be my wife. Or look at him and say, he could be my husband. You got to stop always thinking that, first of all, marriage going to change if you happy or you sad. Marriage going to change your financial status. No, because the first things first, ladies, this is what you got to do. The first thing, you got to be with somebody that wants what you want. You can't, all the days of thinking you can make a man do what you want him to do, or you can force a man to do what you want. No, you got to meet a man and he got to want what you want. Good morning. He got to want what you want. You got to meet somebody, y'all on the same page. You can't meet them and you trying to force him. You can't meet her and try to force her. Listen, quit thinking and then stop thinking that love is what's going to lead the pack. Before my pastor married me, my pastor asked, why do y'all want to be married? And he said, if you tell me love, I'm not marrying y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to marry y'all. Because love can't be the only thing that's going to keep y'all together. Where are my married people that's been married 20 and 30 years? If we got a panel going of people that's been married and they be real with us and they tell us it was some days that, baby, I wanted to leave him. It was some days I wanted to leave. People will be shocked because people think, even TD Jakes, them that don't been married, even my pastor would tell the truth. He says every day ain't no good day. His wife, every day ain't no good day. But see, when you a grown woman, what you stop doing is pointing a finger at them and start pointing fingers back at you, saying, you know what, the last relationship, yeah, he did this, he did that, but what did you do or what did you allow? A person can't do what you don't allow them to do. And a lot of times, a lot of women, I can't speak for men, a lot of women don't be healed from the last man that hurt them. They carry that weight into the new relationship and they say it's everybody else's fault but their fault, and they don't want to take accountability for nothing. No, baby, he did what he did because you allowed him to. The men I dealt with before I got married, them men walked me like a dog because I let them walk me like a dog. They talked to me any kind of way because I let them talk to me any kind of way. They lack things because I allowed them to lack things, because in certain times we've seen too many strong women. Listen, we watched our moms be super women all the time. This ain't everybody. But a lot of the stuff that you deal with, put up with, don't got lack, it's because you watched your mom be superwoman all the time. It was now time. Thank you. Thank you. It was now time, mama, 25. She said she been married 25 years, 23 years. You understand me? Listen, when it comes down to the things that you lack, and you know the top thing, and y'all women don't want to admit it, I can't speak for a man. I can, but I can't because I am a woman. You understand me? Communication. Quit walking around here thinking that man can read your mind. And then a lot of women, I'm gonna go down the list. Quit thinking that man can read your mind. Quit thinking that it's all about you. Quit thinking that that man won't cry. Quit thinking that you got to be bigger than the man. Quit thinking that he ain't no real man. Quit walking around here because the last man hurt you and you telling yourself, oh, ain't no, quit doing that. Because you ain't never met no real man. You ain't never met no good man. You ain't never met no grown man. Because you ain't, it don't mean it ain't none. The problem with a lot of women, and I had this problem before I matured and changed my mindset. First things first, Monique, where you at? Detox your subconscious. I love grandmas down. I love big mama down. You hear what I say? I love mamas down. But some of our grandmamas that we call big mamas, some of them we call nanas, some of the women that we watch as children, they did what they did in that season. A lot of big mamas didn't talk back, didn't say nothing back. I wish I had an older woman on here right now. Or do y'all got any older women in y'all lives and y'all watch grandma let granddaddy say what he wanted, come when he wanted, do what he wanted, spend how he... Y'all, they let granddaddy do and say whatever he wanted to say, and they grandma them didn't say not a word to him back in the days. And when you watch that kind of stuff, of course, then mind you, it got into your mama. Your mama watched her mama allow a lot of things go unsaid. She didn't say nothing because granny stayed, because sometimes granny had 10 and 12, 11 children. So she stayed. And on top of that, granddaddy was going out having kids on the other side of town, and he was able to come back to granny. And then granny them go on to glory, and now we sitting here with family that ain't got the same daddy, but got the same mama, got the same daddy, and now we got to coexist in a world that we never had to coexist. Back in the days, a lot of stuff went unsaid, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. A lot of stuff we watched. Listen to me. Your mama watched her mama be that way. So when your mama grew up, she assumed that is the way you supposed to be. So a lot of our mamas I ain't taking nothing from the mamas, because baby, we can stand in the paint about the mamas. We can talk about the mamas all day long. Baby, about my mama, and my understanding is zero. I'm not taking nothing from her. But let's tell the truth. Our moms watched her mom. So, of course, her upbringing, she thought that she had to be super strong, allow a man that was giving her the bare minimum. Come here, everybody in the chat. Put bare minimum. Some of our moms, not everybody mom. Listen to me. Put bare minimum. Some of our moms allowed the men in their life. I don't care if it was your daddy. I don't care if it was your stepdaddy. You understand me? They allowed the men to do the bare minimum, and they stay in these relationships, and they complain to you and over talk about them on the phones and gossip. Some of them was in the church house going to the church people, and the church people was telling them to stay while they was getting the bare minimum at home. Okay, now mind you, generational curses. Do you hear me? They watched their mama get your mama watched her mama get the bare minimum. You watched your mama get the bare minimum. So what you think gonna happen if y'all don't break them generational curses? But we living in a different day and age because there's a lot of women that talk back. I'm talking about talk back, talk up. Listen, you not gonna talk to me like that. You not gonna act like you run the whole house. And we sure not letting them go across town, have a baby, and come back and spin a block. We not putting up with that. And we're definitely not putting up with no bare minimum because we don't have to. We don't have to put up with no bare minimum. But if you take your time, you hear what I say? Tomorrow, my next topic, Monique, write this down. Bare minimum. We're going to talk about the bare minimum. And it don't just go one way. Some men watch their dads be mistreated. Some men watch Big Mama be mean, rude, disrespectful to granddaddy. Then, let's trick it down. Them men watched that, so they feel like it's okay to let a woman talk to them any kind of way because they see granddaddy being talked to any kind of way. Like, it goes both ways. But we got to get away from trying to be like grandma. You know how they say they don't make them like grandma no more. They don't make them like they don't. They don't. Them days over with. They don't make them like granddaddy no more either because granddaddy built the house, cut the yard, fixed the car, changed the oil, changed the tire, patched the leak, fixed the AC. Oh, granddaddy did a whole lot of things. But nowadays, we got these men want to pay for everything. They don't fix a darn thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on in here. Them days are over with. Some of us are in different financial situations that we can afford to do that. They're not like that no more. But let me tell you something. In order for you to get in a healthy relationship, healthy, y'all think that this ain't part of bare minimum. Respect is that is not part of bare minimum. You let him cuss you out, that's bare minimum. You allowing a man to cuss you out, that's bare minimum activity. Bare minimum. Because it come a point in time where he don't got to talk to you like that. Because I can guarantee you he is not on that job cussing that boss out like that. I don't care if they make him mad, he might come out of bad. But grown men ain't even going to come out of bad when they harm them, when they know they got bills at home. Come here, let's talk about it. When you think that that's love, oh, he loved me because he called me out my name. That is not love. That is not love. Quit thinking that. Healthy relationships. Some of us never seen a healthy relationship. So how we know what it looked like? You know what it looked like? Because you know that you don't want nobody talking to you any kind of way. Because if your homegirl or another woman talk to you reckless, you gonna come out of bag. Think about that. I'm just saying, think about that. So you know what healthy looks like because you're not finna allow nobody to talk to you reckless. You're not finna let nobody disrespect you. But yet you will let a man that ain't got nothing, ain't bought nothing, ain't pouring into you, talk to you any kind of way just to keep him so that you don't say that. So that's why you can say you got a man. And then when it go left, then you mad at every man in the world. Baby, you can't blame every man in the world for the lack of for you not wanting more than the bare minimum. When you allow somebody to give you the bare minimum, that's what they're going to give you. And I don't know too many men going to allow you to get on the bare minimum because the moment you start bare minimum, and some of these men, they going to put their church finger up and walk away because they don't have to deal with you. Because what you don't do, somebody else will. Hello, come on in here. Let's talk about it. What you don't do, the next woman will. And what you don't do as a man, the next man will. You understand me? See, y'all be scared to want more than what you've been getting. I don't care what you put up with yesterday. I don't care what you put up with a month ago. I don't care what you put up with 6 months ago. I don't even care what you put up a year ago. Today is a new day. You ain't got no business allowing nobody and nothing in your life to be bare minimum. Why? Because you got a child with them. You got to put up with their mess. Because you feel like ain't no good men out there. Because you scared to date. Because you scared of disappointment. Oh, you scared somebody gonna hurt you. You do know emotions. You never ever, and I'm saying this, you never gonna get 100% from nobody. You never gonna get no 100% from nobody. You gonna get about 70, but you will never get 100% because you're never gonna be 100% with nobody. So quit expecting to go in and have this knight in shining armor, and he's so perfect, and he talks so good, and he got so much money, and he do it right in the bedroom, and quit doing that because you're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, but what you allow to go on, what you allow to continue, when you allow them to talk to you any kind of way, why do you think you deserve bare minimum? Why? The God you serve, baby, everything God do is big. Everything God created was great. So anything that you lack, it ain't got nothing to do because, oh, God let, no, you chose that. I ain't got this because I ain't have my daddy. No, you chose that. Oh, I don't have these babies and he don't want to help me. You chose that and you continue to do that. He talked to you disrespectful. You allow him to talk to you disrespectful. You as a man, she talked to you, man, she talked to me so disrespectful. You let her talk to you disrespectful. But sometimes you got to sometimes think about the things that you don't do in a relationship that gets a certain reaction. Because if you in a relationship and one of y'all step out the relationship and y'all decide to work the relationship out, I can guarantee you, where my grown women at, that man will never get that version of you that you was giving him before you found out he was cheating on you. Y'all think that women want to be naggers and complaining. How about you as a man look within yourself and come to grips with what you're lacking as a man? A woman ain't just walking around, not out of 10 women, maybe 7 is not just walking around. Now the other one, she might be walking around complaining about nothing. But you ain't finna tell me all 10 women walking around complaining and nagging because you're a perfect man. Don't act like that. It ain't no perfect person. And I don't know why men walk around as if oh, she just nagging and complaining because she just nagging and complaining. You ain't finna make me believe that you as a man doing everything you supposed to do to stop her from nagging and complaining. Like I can get on to the women real quick. Women, you got to stop acting as if you didn't cause that argument. You didn't say what you said. You didn't disrespect him. You didn't make him feel no type of way. So I don't know why the men think that they don't do no wrong. Y'all do wrong. Y'all say stuff wrong. But I'm telling you, we got to stop not communicating our wants and our needs. I'm women. I'm telling you, we gotta stop. I know some of y'all listening to me, and y'all probably saying, "Dang, how she know?" Because you can tell by the things that you do in your life. I can tell from some of the reactions on my lives when people say certain things, the reactions I get back, the clap back I get back. Because when you know you ain't perfect, you can say, "Ouch." I can tell where my grown people at to where my childish, simple-minded people at. Because the simple-minded people don't never want to take accountability. They always right. They ain't never wrong. And they can't never apologize. But when you know you ain't always walking right, you ain't always talking right, and you don't always do things right, you can look in the mirror and chastise your own self and say, you know what? Because I did that, because I lacked that, because I didn't communicate that, that's why this happened. Quit walking around here accepting the bare minimum. You as a woman deserve to get everything that you want in out of a relationship. I want to get off. You deserve as a woman to be catered to, loved on, poured into. You deserve that man that's going to be all about you. You deserve that man that if things get hard, y'all can still get through some hard, tough times. You deserve a man, whatever you desire, because God give you the heart's desire. But you got to walk in that. You got to show up every day saying, I'm her. When you walk in the room, they got to know that's her. And stop putting that on. I don't know who need to hear this. Quit thinking that you got to walk around with these all day. When I get off my live, I am not in this bonnet all day. I may not put on a full face facial in the house, but you better believe I take a shower, I get cute, and I smell good. Walking around, I be passing by my husband cleaning up. He be like, "No, you smell good." You got to love you first. Sometimes you lose yourself. The next time I get on live, we're going to talk about the bare minimum. You lose yourself being in a relationship. You do. You lose yourself being a parent. Have you ever been a time in your life where you go to the store and all you want to do is shop for your children? Or shop for your children and your man, and you come home and you ain't nothing in the bag for you, maybe a bag of chips or candy. We as parents, when you a parent, you put everybody first and you lose yourself in the process. And then when you notice it, you asking yourself, how in the world did I lose myself? I remember I used to have that and that's because you started accepting the bare minimum. So people started giving you the bare minimum. So you bare minimum yourself because you got married. How you change when you get married? Baby, when he met you, you was putting on the cuties. You're not your negligees. You was smelling good. Going to bed like he can smell you as soon as you lift the sheet up. Now you go to bed in an old raggedy holy t-shirt. Why? Baby, my husband know it's a whole, since he met me and to this day right here, baby, it's a process. You understand me? When I'm in that shower, I have an oasis in that joint. Do you understand me? I don't know how y'all lose yourself because you start accepting bare minimum. So you look at yourself as like, child, please, I already got him. I'm already married. I don't got it. Who? When we step out, I put it on. Quit losing yourself in the process of trying to be married, have kids, be in a relationship, and stop saying you don't want a man. Oh, I don't want no man. I'm good by myself. God wasn't intended for you to be by yourself. One of something is great. One of something, it is great. But two is better. When it's two, you hear. They say when you pray, when two or more are touching and agreeing. It ain't say when one. It said when two or more are touching and agreeing. So if it's two people, God will be in the midst. Two people. So when you run around here trying to fight the world because you're single, I'm single and I'm good. I don't want to be in a girl. Shut up. Be quiet. It ain't nothing wrong with want to be in a relationship. It ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself. But listen, them children gonna grow up. You're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna be empty nester, running around here posting videos of how happy you are. But when them videos and you lay down in that bed, you can't tell me, especially when you don't have children. You already know what it's like to be with a man. So now you fighting something because you've been mistreated, but you ain't never came across me to today. Listen, I'm not forcing marriage on you. I'm actually telling you to find yourself first. I'm telling you to fall back in love with you first. Y'all, come on. I know there's a few of us on here today. Please support your live host. Come on, somebody on Facebook, send your girl some stars. Come on, y'all, support y'all live hosts on TikTok. Come on, y'all, support y'all live hosts on YouTube. What's up, y'all? It's Father's Day. Baby, when it was Mother's Day, it was jumping off the screen. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Support is free. People do not want to talk about the real. They want somebody to talk and, oh, all men bad. All men ain't bad. They want to act like all women perfect. Somebody says, can we have gay marriage or are we only allowed to live the people your God says we can? That's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. When somebody asks those questions, that's me. That's an invitation for me to walk on in. Okay? And by no means it is an attack on nobody. But on my life, I'm talking about what God said. God said he created man and woman. God said he created man and he created woman. Now, whatever you choose to do, that's on you. But what I'm saying, thus says the Lord. You don't have to believe in nothing. You can do whatever you want to do. You understand me? But I'm never going to go against what the word say. And this ain't an attack on nobody. You asked that question, so that was an invitation for me to open the door and come on in. Now, I advise you to exit stage left. But what you thought I was going to be scared to say, and this live. And I'm still not, baby, people can do whatever they want to do. You understand me? People can do whatever they want to do. But right now, I'm talking about a heterosexual marriage. I'm just saying. And that's not judging nobody, because I have a lot of people that follow me like that. This is not up for debate. Do whatever you want to do. The first question you asked, I answered it. Now take from that what you want. Good morning, welcome in. Thank you. Kim said, I'm new to this channel. I'm just saying, baby, in the beginning of my life, I let it be known I'm saved in real life. You understand me? I'm saved in real life. I don't care nothing about social media. I'm saved in real life. I don't play like that. No, baby, I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue, talking, hand, clapping, foot, stomping, saved. I don't care nothing about this here. You understand me? So I get it, my disclaimers in the beginning. Thank you for my, you know what I'm saying? So don't come for me. Because, baby, you don't want to have this conversation because you want to go back and forth and debate me on what you believe. Baby, that's what you believe. I said, thus said the Lord. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So what I said makes people want to not like themselves. Get off my life. Because that ain't what I said. That is not what I said. What I said, thus says the Lord. Anyways, happy Father's Day. If you are not following me, and if you like the way your girl get down, especially if you are new to my channel, make sure you are subscribing to your girl. Make sure you are following me. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. My name on YouTube is the only different name, at Pretty Brown 43. When on all the other platforms, I'm Charnetta Pray Hunter. Baby, I get on in the mornings and I get on in the afternoons. Yesterday, that part. Yesterday we did a battle. Thank you to everybody that showed up for my battle. They talk about having a battle every now and then, child. I don't know about that. Like, I don't really like to battle. I like to have a conversation. Make sure you are following. Come on, y'all. Can I get one more person to buy me a drink on here? Can I get one person to buy me this Coke? You see this Coke right here? Can I get a person to get me a Coke? Because YouTube been showing mad love. I still ain't got nobody over here on Facebook to send me no stars. Come on, y'all. Welcome in. Listen, me and the hubby finna go spend some time together. It is Father's Day. So, we're going to get ready to pray. Could I get one more person to buy me a Coke? I'm just saying. Can I get one more Coke before I go off my live? Come on. Yes. Pretty Brown. My name is at Pretty Brown 43 on YouTube. Y'all see the Pretty Brown skin? Y'all see me? If you like the way I get down, make sure you are subscribing. Thank you, AK. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are following. Let's get ready to pray. Y'all subscribe. Thank you. AK came right on here. AK, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. I ain't seen you in a minute. Let's get ready to pray. Repenting of my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humbly. Thanking you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home, over my husband, over my son, over myself. Lord, I cancel any following spirits, any jumping spirits, any monitoring spirits, anything not sent by you. My. Yes, Lord. My. Lord, my. Now, why y'all pulling on me? Why? Y'all pulling on me. Don't do that, y'all. Woo! Yes, Lord. Open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Close the mouths of the enemy and close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, if anybody is sick on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out, because you said by your stripes we are healed. Lord, if anybody is weak on my life, I'm asking that you pull them close and whisper in their ear and let them know when we're weak, you're strong. Lord, make them the head and not the tail. Make them the lenders and not the borrowers. Make them the first and not the last. Lord, go back 46 generations and uproot anything not sent by you. Cancel any assignment sent from the underworld. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord, don't let this message fall on deaf ears. Do not let it return unto you void. Lord, let this message reach the people that it needs to reach. Lord, protect their goings and their comings until we meet again. Not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. Listen, until the next time, I want you to know that I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. See y'all later.